and I was like, oh god, like क्या कर दिया मैंने, मतलब I was not ready for MBA.
Totally.
And that happened, and it's like भाई यहाँ पर नींद नहीं मिलने वाली, 2 साल ऐसे ही हो जाएगा मेरा. आधी दिन में निकालना पड़ेगा, बीच बीच में पावर नैप्स लेने पड़ेंगे, ऐसे ही हो जाएगा मेरा 6 घंटे नींद, अदरवाइज नहीं मिलने वाली रात को तो.
इंट्रोड्यूस कर दे अपने आप को थोड़ा बहुत.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. So I'm Mridul Gupta. I did my BBA from Symbiosis Pune, and I'm a fresher coming here doing my MBA at IIM Rohtak. So the first year is over, internship is almost over. Second year is going to start in, I think, 2 weeks, 1 week. Oh, next week only. And let's talk about time management, how we went through the first year and managed our time and everything.
Yeah, even the summer internship.
Even the summer internship, yeah. Actually, summer internship were pretty easier than the first year
Easier
in
than,
terms of time management.
right, easier than the college. So yeah, for those of you who are watching this video for the first time, I should also introduce myself. I'm Manpreet Singh. I'm currently pursuing my MBA from IIM Rohtak. Mridul is my classmate, and I am the founder of Perspect. And yeah, you are watching it. कंटेंट पे कभी एक प्रॉपर फुल फ्लेज वीडियो बनाऊंगा कि हाँ क्यों किया है स्टार्ट एंड क्यों किस टाइप का कंटेंट का एम है अपना. वो चीज लंबी खिंच जाएगी अगर बोलने लग गया.
लाइफ जर्नी अलग वीडियो.
हाँ वो अलग है. बहुत थॉटफुली बनाया है, बहुत कुछ है बोलने को.
नाइस नाइस. ओके, सो talking, so first year, I think my experience was pretty different from like a lot of my batchmates in terms of clubs and committees. So what I've observed in the first, like as soon as I entered into the MBA, first thing, there was a lot of enthusiasm about clubs and committees, and I think in second week itself it started. So like that's what happened with me.
And beforehand you must have heard that you will only get 4 hours to sleep, 3 hours to sleep. You won't get any time once you enter MBA. So what was your perception? Were you anxious about that?
Anxious, it was a cultural shock for me. So my BBA was pretty chill. Even the third year, the final year, which happened during COVID, so we had nothing to do. Like it was literally I was sleeping all day, and my I think BBA got over on, it's I think 26 June 2021, and 2 days later on 28 June my MBA started. So it was a smooth transition in terms of like BBA to MBA, but drastic transition in terms of time. Like I was involved in studies and everything. So where I was sleeping 12-13 hours a day, here I was just attending online classes 12 to 13 hours a day. And you remember our first week at IIM Rohtak, it was the remedial classes, the workshop classes, and it went on from mornings, I think 8 a.m. to night 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. And after that, we had quizzes and all for next 1.5 hours, 2 hours. It was pretty much all day for the next 10 days. And I was like, oh god, like क्या कर दिया मैंने, मतलब I was not ready for MBA.
Totally.
And that happened, and it's like भाई यहाँ पर नींद नहीं मिलने वाली, 2 साल ऐसे ही हो जाएगा मेरा. आधी दिन में निकालना पड़ेगा, बीच बीच में पावर नैप्स लेने पड़ेंगे, ऐसे ही हो जाएगा मेरा 6 घंटे नींद, अदरवाइज नहीं मिलने वाली रात को तो. And yeah, that was my first introduction to MBA and what MBA life looks like, and it was a big shock for me.
मेरा भी मतलब my experience was also similar. It was not a shock because I was hearing that you won't get any time, you will sleep very less since a long time. So I had very high expectations, and what I got here was lower than my expectations actually.
That's right. That's right. Keep your expectations high.
Don't
nice.
keep any expectations. उल्टा बोल रहा है.
अच्छा, don't keep any expectations.
वैसे जनरली बता रहा हूँ इसमें. हाँ, नेगेटिव पार्ट में एक्सपेक्टेशंस हाई रखो. तो एक्चुअली हुआ क्या, स्टार्टिंग में भी रेमेडियल तो इट वाज totally exhausting. I was in total shock. I thought this is going on for 2 years, next 2 years.
Same,
but
same.
yeah, but obviously whole day lectures are not
Actually,
happening
I
there.
approached my seniors and like I approached the seniors. And it's like, yeah, ऐसे ही चलेगा क्या? He's like, अरे no यार, it's just for starting few weeks to get you accustomed to MBA life
प्रो
and the
टिप, प्रो टिप, अगर
deadlines and
अगर तुम्हारा जूनियर तुमसे पूछे ना अगर ऐसा ही चलेगा, तुम कहना हाँ एक दो लेक्चर्स और हो जाएंगे बस, ज्यादा नहीं.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल डरा दो और उनको. he was
वर्चुअल
like नहीं भाई.
वर्चुअल रैगिंग.
Yeah, so basically he said कि भाई ये सब 2-3 weeks के लिए है and it's like after that you will get accustomed to it basically and sometimes you will have so much free time during your day that you will be binge watching movies and TV series and sometimes you will be so jam packed with everything that you won't even get 3 hours of sleep at night. So that is what up and down volatile life looks like in MBA.
Exactly, that was what happened.
Yeah, so I realized like after term one, even in term one during term one, I realized कि what like this is the volatility. If I want to handle this volatility, I need to have some disciplined structure in terms of my scheduling. That's what I realized. कि, okay, I need to put on paper what all things I have to do in short term and long term over the course of MBA, and how to adjust them in my daily schedule. Then only I'll be able to handle this volatility at some level so that I can complete my items on my to-do list. I have basically a to-do list where I note down everything that I want to do in my day. And if I don't finish it, I don't feel satisfied. It's like रात को सोते time if I pick it up and it's like 50% items he checked there and rest 50-60 items that I was not able to finish, that I don't feel satisfied for the day. It's like अरे यार I'm not able to finish things what I'm doing. फिर वो एंजाइटी ट्रैक पे चली जाती है, फिर 1 घंटा सोने की जगह यही चलता रहता है दिमाग में, या कुछ ही नहीं हो पा रहा दिन में, क्या हो रहा है, सब आगे चले जा रहे हैं, मैं कुछ कंप्लीट नहीं कर पा रहा. सो first of all we need to have a schedule in place and that's what I focused on during my term one.
मेरा यार बहुत ऑन एंड ऑफ सीन था. आई स्टार्टेड ऑफ वेरी वेरी गुड. ठीक है, एक पॉइंट पे आके माई मोस्ट ऑफ द फोकस वॉज ऑन कमिटीज, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वेंट देयर. एक पॉइंट पे ऐसा भी हो गया था, द सेम थिंग हैपेंड ड्यूरिंग द नाइट व्हाइल स्लीपिंग. आई वाज लाइक यार चीजें कंप्लीट नहीं हो पा रही है, क्या करूं. देन आई वाज लाइक चलो और लोग भी नहीं कर पा रहे होंगे, कोई बात नहीं, सो जाता हूँ.
Correct. अरे for me what happened was कि see it was online ठीक है when it started, and offline का एक advantage होता है, you see other people in your in and around your hostel or in and around your classes and you भाई सबके साथ ही ऐसा चल रहा है भाई, कोई कुछ नहीं कर पा रहा, सबका यही चल रहा है सेम, सब लोग रात को 3 बजे सो रहे हैं, सब लोग मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे. बट इन ऑनलाइन you have your thoughts and you, that's it. So you are sitting there and once the online classes shut off and the meetings shut off, you are just sitting in your room thinking यार वो तो पढ़ रहा होगा, यार वो तो इधर मेहनत कर रहा होगा, यार वो तो केस कंपटीशन कर रहा होगा, वो क्लब में काम कर रहा होगा. So you don't know, you don't see them actually physically what they are doing, you just assume in your mind कि they are doing well and they are doing like they are managing their time better than you. That's what goes in your mind in online classes. So I think if it's starting offline next year, that's one less worry on our mind कि भाई वो क्या कर रहा होगा. और दिख रहा है वो क्या कर रहा है, वो भी मजे मार रहा है, मेरे साथ ही मैगी खा रहा है नेस्कैफे पे.
मतलब we have heard from the people that you will get only 4 hours of sleep per day, but what we haven't heard, the complete sentence was you will get 4 hours of sleep per day if you are not a free rider.
correct right. If you worry about assignments then of course you won't get in
so
sleep.
I have been there, I have done free writing in few subjects. I slept early, I woke up late, it was totally chill. And when I took assignment seriously and the committee seriously and everything, then there was a sleep crunch.
I think we can finish the podcast here. If you want a solution to time management, become a free rider. That's it. Sleep 8 hours a day. That was the solution. That was the point of this podcast. Okay.
And if you are thinking, anybody who is watching this is probably thinking that if they do free riding, they will lose on a lot of things. You won't. You will only lose on a few marks. That's it. और मार्क्स का इतना कोई वो भी नहीं है कि हाँ भाई तुम्हें बहुत ज्यादा
Yeah.
दिग्गज होना है, बहुत बड़े मार्क्स नहीं है ये वो। तो फिर
Yeah.
जितना तुम सोचते हो उतना इम्पैक्ट उसका नहीं पड़ेगा, बट
Yeah.
ऑब्वियसली यू नीड टू
Let's
हैव गुड पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट उस चीज में।
correct. Yeah. So yeah, you started off with good point academics. So basically marks, and they're only if you just if you put everything where we are doing an MBA in broad categories, it's like academics is there. Then we have some life projects or basically part-time
Internships.
internships, right? Then we have club and committee work. Then we have some extra curricular certifications that you are doing, and apart from that, I guess case competitions. That's it. These five categories. Or
Right.
like if you are considering offline as well, then there's social life as well. You are enjoying with your friends. There are sports work. You are going to gym or whatever you have in your personal life. So all these 5 6 categories are there, and I think academics take a big chunk of it.
Most of it.
Or you can say, yeah, academics take a big chunk of it, most of it in the your waking part. Exactly, like